Hello guys, welcome to my channel and today I'm here to talk about Mushoku Tensei episode number 6 and this was a pretty enjoyable episode. There was just one scene that I was not a big fan of. I didn't like that scene, but other than that the rest of the episode was super fun and enjoyable. So let's just start talking about it. So we were introduced to two characters, air quotes two characters, because one of them was Eris's mother and we don't see much of her, so got nothing to say about her. But we were introduced to Eris' grandfather and he seems like a pretty fun and chill character, honestly. Not chill, but really fun character. It seems like whenever he will be on screen, it's gonna be just a fun time. So yeah, appreciate that. So the thing is, he just keeps on shouting. Like the things people speak normally, he just shouts while saying those things. So yeah, that's how just he speaks. He just shouts everything. Like there were scenes, like they are just speaking normally, normal tone and voice, and then there's my boy just shouting for no reason. So that was hilarious to see. But that's all we got from his grandfather. Not much. We see some of his personality, but not a lot. I'm hoping to see more of him in the coming episodes, but for now we don't see much. And Rudy is finally now the tutor for Eris. So he made Eris, like Eris' grandfather made her request Rudy to be his tutor, and the way she asked for it, it was just a little funny, not like hilarious or anything, but it was a little funny, and that's about that. And Rudy is also teaching Ghislaine. He will be teaching Ghislaine maths, at least. I don't know about if he's teaching her reading and writing too, but definitely teaching her maths. And there was one scene when they were in the market and Rudy asked a question like, if you like sell this for this much, how much money would you get? And Ghislaine gave the right answer and she was like, yes. It's so funny seeing Ghislaine. And the thing with Ghislaine is she's just so in your face, you just cannot look away from her. So that's Ghislaine for you. And Ghislaine is also teaching, talking about Ghislaine only, she's also teaching Rudy and Eris swordsmanship. So we see Rudy and Eris having a friendly battle, that's what you can call it. And they were having that, and Eris of course completely overpowered Rudy. And the thing with Rudy is we get to know that they are like parties, and in parties there are different roles. Of course, makes sense, understandable. It's not like nothing eye-opening or anything. It's not that, but of course expected. There are parties, there are different roles. And the thing we get to know is that Rudy is a mage, he's a magician, so he doesn't need to be on the front lines just fighting. So that's one thing, because if you have played a lot of MOBAs, or for example the biggest one, League of Legends, you know that there are different roles. Either the tank or the attack fighter, they go on the front lines and the mage is there behind them covering for them. So makes sense that Rudy doesn't have to be on the front lines, but since he's learning swordsmanship, he'll someday has to like get over the fear of fighting head to head. So I feel like Rudy is going to be like this is like Rudy's our main character. So of course he's going to be really good at swordsmanship as well as magic. So that's how it seems like. And so one day he'll have to overcome his fear, but for now it's not that big of a worry because he knows magic. So that's okay, because in this battle he was not using magic. I'm pretty much sure if Rudy used magic, he would have definitely overpowered Eris and defeated her. But that's how it was, because it was just a sword battle. So yeah, that's how it is. And also, what do you say? Eris is also learning maths from Rudy. So that was also one thing. And let's talk about a scene that I did not enjoy, and that was when Eris ran away from Rudy and she was sleeping somewhere. And then the things Rudy decided to do were really questionable, and I felt really uncomfortable watching those scenes. So I hope we don't see much of those. Not much. Zero. I don't want any of those kind of scenes. It made me really uncomfortable, because first, the thing he was doing, as I told you, they are really questionable. Those are the things you should never do. And then he's doing it to, I don't know what her age is. She's 12 or 13. That was all. That makes it even more. I'm not saying it's okay for doing these things to older people or adults or anything, but it makes it much more weirder when he was doing it to a younger girl. So because the thing is, Rudy, he might be in a kid's body, but we know he is an adult. He's in his 30s. So it's even more weird. So I just don't want to see those scenes. Those made me uncomfortable. So let's just not talk about those. And talking about these kind of scenes, it was not at the same level. It was still really, really weird. When they went into the market, they were just having fun time. One of the shopkeepers calls Rudy and he's like, Rudy, come here. I've got something for you. And that something was a drug, which, of course, you guys know what it does because you've watched the episode. I'm not going to explain what it does. But why are you selling that to a kid? Shopkeeper? Hello, Mr. Shopkeeper. Why are you selling those kind of things to a kid? I don't know. Like we see Paul and Rudy having like weird conversations. But the thing is, on surface level, yes, it's weird. But the thing is, we know Rudy is grown up, so it's kind of okay. But Paul doesn't know that. So if we just see it from that perspective, Paul, you're fucking weird. Of course, Paul is weird. We know Paul can do anything, as we know. And also, this was really weird. Why are you selling that kind of a drug to a kid? I don't know. And why? Like, this series is good, but there's these kind of things that I'm like, if these things would not be in this series, it would make it even better. But it is. So, like, this was still fine. I don't have that much problem with it, but the problem I had with the scene that I told you with Rudy and Eris, that was the one I had a huge problem with. But other than that, everything was fine. And what else? We get to know about the world a bit more, that there was a man who defeated an evil person who was trying to just get rid of all the humanity. So that, like, we know that this series is gonna definitely evolve into something else. For right now, it's a really slice of life series because he's just he's starting a new life. But I feel like as the show moves on, it's gonna get much more serious and action based rather than slice of life. So I'm really looking forward to that. And since I think so, it was announced that this is a long running show. This is not like a 12 episode show or 24 episode show. This is a long running one. So let's see how it goes. But I feel like a time skip might come because we're not going to see every year of Rudy. I think so. Time skip is going to come when he's going to be, I guess, 15, 16. I don't know what I think so. He's 10 years old or 9. I don't know. But I think so. There's a time skip will come, as he says, like 5 years. So I feel like a time skip is coming soon. We are going to have a 5-year time skip. And he's going to go and meet Sylvie again. So I hope it happens soon. I don't know if the next episode sooner. Like, is it soon to have a time skip in the next episode? I don't know. If it doesn't happen in the next, I hope that it happens in the one after that, because I guess it's time to move on to newer stuff. Because while slice of life is fine, it will get boring at some point. So I just hope we move on to that. And yeah, that was it about the episode. Let me know what did you guys feel about it in the comments below. And I will be here for episode number 7 next week. So till then, have a great time. I'll meet you in the next one.